What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Dale Man.
He starts every time. He's like,
Coming to you live, May 25th, the Monday Memorial Day. Hats off to the troops.
What'd you do today, Hellman?
I just supported the troops, loved them. Loved Don a little bit. Hats off to the troops.
You say love Donald a little bit?
Loved on the troops a little bit. Loved them.
Okay.
this one's for the boys and women. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. You guys ready?
Born ready. Born ready.
Okay. Here.
Oh, not ready.
Is Johnny.
Oh, not ready.
Not ready. Ready.
Welcome to the Deborah Buckets Trivia Hour. I'm your host, Deborah Buckies. And it is week 10, 2016, 2017. What do we have in store for you today? Well, it could be potentially the last stand of the Kyle three-man Weavers, because the current score is 7 weeks for the Ketchup Kings to 3 weeks for the Kyle three-man Weavers. Now, if we do have 4 weeks, wait, it's 6
right?
weeks. Sorry, that's wrong. That's wrong.
6 to 3.
It could be that after tonight, but for right now, it is 6 weeks to 3 weeks. We have 3 weeks left, which means that the Kyle three-man Weavers have a chance to tie this. However, if they lose tonight, I'm just going to let you know we're going to change things up with 3 weeks to go. We don't know what we're going to do yet, but there will be some changes. That said, for tonight, the Kyle three-man Weavers are alive and well. And how are you feeling? Jay's got his coffee.
We are clear-minded to this evening. We're ready to roll
I haven't drank alcohol in 3 days.
in preparation for this moment.
Wow,
Yep.
so you want to have a sharp mind.
Yep. And we're here to rage, Derby Burkers. I'm
Well-
drinking water.
Interesting. Good choice.
Delicious cup of coffee.
Not to move on too quickly from what you're drinking, but the current score is 43,750 for the Ketchup Kings to 33,420.
Okay.
Not as far behind as we thought.
No, definitely feels like more. I thought that was just last week, 10,000 points.
Well, I'm just going to let you know that this week's going to be a little bit different. There's going to be some twists and turns.
Oh,
Okay, so let's get into it. I'm going to share my screen. Host has disabled attendee screen sharing, says Zoom. Andrew.
Slam through.
Try again.
Okay, it works now.
Hey, so just to give our listening audience an idea, I'm drinking an ice cold spear.
Very...
It's a beer.
Oh, okay.
Looks dark.
It's a beer. It's a dark beer.
Drinking clear American grapefruit.
Clear American. Where's that from?
What is that? Is that
Oh,
just a
it's
grapefruit juice?
Members Mark, who is it? Clear American?
Walmart.
Sam's Club? Walmart?
Okay, we got our drinks out of the way. Great. On to sharing my screen. On to the last stand of the Kyle
Derpa
Three-Man
Buckies.
Weavers.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh, there's so
Oh,
many
no.
references.
Now, if you can't see the screen right now,
John Wall, no.
which you can, I made a title screen for this week's Taylor's Very Man. So it says Derba Bucky's Trivia Hour. I'll post this on Twitter, but there's a picture of John Wall telling them that they deserve this.
So much
got-
Comic Sans, man. So
Got
much.
some images of the Mad Max Fury Road poster, the L train letting them know that death is inevitable. But Kyle Weaver, your namesake, letting you know that he still believes in you.
Number 5.
All right, so let's see round one. And like I said, this week's a little different. We got some new categories. Categories are
Round number.
Tweet Storm. Now, Tweet Storm is essentially say what, but it's all going to be specific tweets. I'm going to show you a tweet and I'll ask a question about it. Round numbers. These are all questions about Russ's MVP season. So this will basically be replacing Thunderstruck this week. And a lot of these questions will be about round numbers. He's a Guy's back. I'll tell you about a feat a guy did, and you'll tell me who the guy was. And then Summer of Sadness. These are all questions about the 2016 free agency period. We all remember what happened during that. Okay, so first we need our season reviews. So the 2016-17 season, well, Ben Simmons was selected first overall in the 2016 NBA draft. Malcolm Brogdon won Rookie of the Year. Isaiah Thomas led the Celtics to the #1 seed in the East. Russell Westbrook won MVP of the league. And Kevin Durant took the hardest road and won his first NBA championship, going 16-1 in the playoffs. All right, so we start every week with our first question, and I believe the Ketchup Kings will be answering it first. So the question for this week is, what was Russell Westbrook's net rating in the 5-game series against the Houston Rockets in the 2017 playoffs? So this was at the end of his MVP season. They go into the playoffs, first round against the Rockets. They lose in 5. What was Westbrook's net rating?
Man.
Andrew, give me a good idea of what area of numbers I should be thinking of.
Give him a range.
Give me a range, and I'll pick from the range.
Maybe like between +10 and +20.
Okay, let's say +12.
+12, the Ketchup Kings say. Kyle Three-Man Weavers.
Hold on. Is that your final answer there?
Sure.
They sound
Final answer.
We'll just do +13 then.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what was Russell Westbrook's net rating in that series? +62.8.
Oh, for the full series, not per game.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so we won.
Okay, so the Kyle
won.
Three-Man Weavers. You won the week. Congratulations.
Congrats.
All right. 4 to
All right.
6. Let's
You have
move on to
control of the
next week.
board. We got a lot of basketball questions this round. Let me know where you
would
want to
think
go.
that would be like encouraging. Taylor, man, I'm riding the T train.
Oh man. Let's go. Let's take a look at round numbers.
We have competing trains. We got the T train and the L train going head to head.
Too bad the T train left 10 weeks late.
T-Train.
Oh,
T-Train
wow.
about
It moves at incredible speed, Andrew.
T-Train about to derail, and there will be no survivor.
Okay, round numbers for 100. Let's go.
All right. Round numbers for 100 points. On December 4th, Westbrook had his 5th triple-double in a row. The first time such a streak had happened since this player did it in 1989.
Michael Jordan, final answer.
That is correct. You know, I thought that might be one of those like 50-50s where you guys might think it was Magic Johnson.
Magic, yeah.
And then you would be mad when you said Magic and it was MJ. But you got it. 100 points right off the bat. Kyle Three-Man Weavers, where would you like to go next?
T-Train.
200.
Round numbers for 200 points. Westbrook's first triple-double of the season came in the second game against the Phoenix Suns. Russ put up a 50-point triple-double, the first to do so since this guy did it in 1975. 1975.
That's my only two ideas.
That's the only other one I can think of as well.
Maybe. I don't think so, though.
I think you're probably right.
First one?
Yeah, the first
Alex,
one.
we're going to guess Oscar Robertson. Final answer.
The Big O is incorrect.
Okay.
Goes over to the Ketchup Kings.
Felt
They have
a
a
little
chance to
obvious.
steal.
Man.
Andrew, I want to say Wilt Chamberlain, but I have no idea.
Yeah.
50
I just associate
points.
him. I associate him with old basketball and high numbers of points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that. Will Chamberlain, final answer.
All right, and the correct answer is
Will Chamberlain.
Kareem
Hey,
Abdul-Jabbar. All right, but the Ketchup
Taylor?
Kings
Oh,
have
we're supposed to ride
stolen
the tea
control of the
train.
It's
board.
okay. I wasn't confident in it either.
Andrew, I want to see what tweet storm is about 100.
Okay, we will do it. Tweet storm for 100 points. Which NBA player sent this tweet? The tweet says, "I'm the only person ever with a rat tail and an NBA championship. Let that sink in." This is from June 12th, 2017. Only person with a rat tail and an NBA championship. June 12th, 2017.
Does Birdman have a rat tail?
I don't know.
Some cross species things going on there.
Bird and rat.
Yeah.
I mean, who else on that Cavs team would have had a rat tail?
Do you
This is a
think
player.
do you think it could be Dellavedova?
Did Dellavedova have a rat tail?
I don't know.
I feel like Tyronn Lue has a rat tail just all the time.
I don't think it was him.
I know it wasn't, but I just feel like. Did Shump have a rat tail? Shumpert?
He kind of has. I always associate him having more of like a high top. Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, that's what he's more associated with for sure.
I don't think he has a rat tail. Rat tail, I think. I don't know. I'm fine between Birdman or Dellavedova.
Okay. If you think it's Dellavedova, let's do that. Deli.
Okay. Yeah. Deli meat.
Finally.
Deli meat, final answer. That is incorrect. Over to the Kyle Three-Man Weavers. Which NBA?
JaVale McGee, final answer.
All right, and let's check. That is correct. You guys had the wrong year.
Oh,
2017.
oh, 17.
Yes.
Okay. Great.
All right. Oh, interesting. An early slip up for the Ketchup Kings. Could it be a sign of things to come? All right, Kyle Three-Man Weavers, you have control of the board.
Oh man.
T-Train, let's go, man.
T-Train.
Let's try round numbers 300. I feel like you're on a good. Let's do it.
Round numbers for 300 points. You didn't say anything right there.
Yeah, I'm
feel like
really
you're on
good
a
at that
good-
actually.
You're on.
Westbrook had 3 50-point triple doubles during the 2016-17 season against these 3 teams. And I'm going to be so nice. I'm going to give you 100 points per correct answer.
So we're gonna say. So do we say one final answer?
Sure.
Say the first one first.
So we'll say the one.
Oh wait,
you-
yours, because
We're gonna say Phoenix final answer.
Correct. Gave you that one.
You feel good about that second one, Tay?
Yeah, because it was the.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
Denver final answer.
Correct.
It's that third one is the tricky one.
Third one is the tricky one.
Golly.
50-point
I'm gonna start
triple
throwing-
double.
Teams out to see if anything triggers anything for anybody.
For me.
For
Me?
either of us.
Oh, Taylor, I'm gonna send you something right now.
Okay. Sure. I mean, that sounds.
Let's go Philadelphia 76ers final answer.
That is incorrect. Ketchup Kings, you have a chance to steal 100 points.
I believe this is Orlando.
Is that your final answer?
Final.
Let's see what it says on the board. Correct answer was the Orlando Magic. But Kyle Three-Man Weavers, you got more points, so you still have control of the board.
T-Train. Do you remember that Philly game where he went nuts
So-
against them?
That was his perfect triple double. He didn't miss any shots. He didn't miss any free throws.
That's
That was against
insane.
the Sixers.
Wow. Okay, let's go round numbers 400.
Round numbers
That's
for
going to be this.
400
That's going to be
points.
this answer.
Other than Oklahoma City, there were only 2 teams that Westbrook did not record a triple-double against during his MVP season. Who were those teams? And I'll give you 200 points per correct answer.
It's a total gas station. I have no idea.
And mine might be confused with another player too.
So there were only 2 teams out of the 29 teams. And by the way, I did say other than Oklahoma City. Just wanted to make sure you don't say the Thunder.
Mhm.
For 400 points, you guys already have a quick lead, 400 to 100.
Yeah, that I like. Okay, hold on.
Well, just pick which ones. I'm cool with any of them. I think that
Like
last
I
one,
like
feel
them
pretty
because
good.
of those. So yeah, let's
Which-
go Boston. Final answer.
That is incorrect.
All right,
Catch-up
cool.
Kings. You have a chance to steal.
That makes sense though.
Well, it
Washington.
doesn't. What'd you say?
Washington
Is that your final answer?
final.
Answer?
Answer.
All right, I'm putting that together as a final answer. That
Oh.
was incorrect. Correct answer is the Chicago Bulls and the
you were close.
Portland Trailblazers.
Man,
Chicago-
he never got one against the I was thinking a team they only played not very many times.
Well,
That's
so
crazy.
he actually had his highest, I think he had his career high against the Blazers, but it wasn't a triple double.
Hmm.
Okay, so Catch-up Kings, you now have control of the board.
Oh man.
Andrew, do you want to dip our toes into the summer of sadness or keep going on Tweet Storm? I'm up for whatever.
I'm up for riding the L train.
Let's do Summer of Sadness for 100.
Okay.
Summer of Sadness for 100 points. Which player signed the largest contract, total guaranteed money, during the summer of 2016? Which player signed the largest contract, the total guaranteed money? Of course, we had the cap spike this summer. A lot of money being handed out. This guy made the most.
Total. So who signed the most years? I'm drawing a blank right now, oh man. What you got?
I don't have anything.
Ooh, sounds like the L train is out of gas early on in the evening.
I don't know. Who are you thinking?
Um, I'm just trying to think of who would have signed a long-term deal that summer. In 2016. Gosh, there were so many big deals that I'm trying to like. LeBron signed short term. Kevin didn't sign his full deal. I'm not sure, L man.
I have no idea. I don't even have a beginning. If you
Oh,
throw out some
wow.
names, I would pick one of them.
This is the summer of 2016. I'll say Kevin Durant. I know that's not right though.
All right, so Kyle Three-Man Weavers, you have a chance to steal.
Mike Conley. Final answer.
That is correct. Mike Conley for 100 points.
Oh,
Kyle
was all
Three-Man
T-Man.
Weavers, not drinking
Wow.
any alcohol tonight. Oh,
Not yet, anyway.
okay.
Might be a
close to that.
celebration.
that was a close one. All right, Kyle Three-Man Weavers, you have control of the board. Where would you like to go?
Take it.
I don't like Summer of Sadness at all. Let's go Tweet Storm 200.
Tweet Storm for 200 points.
I think I blocked out that entire summer from my memory.
Which Thunder player sent this tweet? It is a image of Russell Westbrook with a butt crack behind him, and it says, "Congrats to my guy Russ West 44 for cracking the history books tonight."
A player.
Yeah, which Thunder player sent that tweet?
Thunder player.
And let's see. Oh no, I can't tell you when that tweet was sent. Oh, April 7th, 2017. Might have been the Denver game.
How'd you
No,
feel?
he
if
was
that
wearing
your,
the orange jersey.
How'd you feel if that was your butt crack?
I think you would feel really good.
I wouldn't feel that bad. I have a
Yeah,
much,
that's- I like that guess a lot.
much nicer crack than that.
He respects his crack.
The crack respecter has logged on.
I can also see that.
I know. Those are the two that I think of.
Congrats to
I
my
can't
guy,
remember
Russ
if-
West.
I can't remember if the second one was like tweeting though.
Go with your first guess.
Okay, we're gonna go Victor Oladipo. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Ketchup
Okay.
Kings, you have a chance to steal.
I mean, I know that Ennis loves to tweet
Yeah, that's true.
funny things. And
Yeah.
then the thing about Ennis's funny things is he steals them from people. Like
Whoa, that's a big allegation.
it's not a big allegation. It's just a wide
I think he's
That he-
watching on YouTube.
that he's any tweet that is clever or funny is always stolen from Ennis. So did Ennis, would he have stolen this from somebody?
That's yes. I think this is. I could see this.
Okay, we'll go Ennis Canner. Final answer.
All right, Ennis Cantor is your final answer. Correct answer, Josh Eustace.
Oh wow.
Josh Eustace.
Actually, a funny person, Josh Eustace.
Okay, so Ketchup Kings, you have control of the board.
Man, these are tough. I think we do some. He's a guy to try to get some points, Andrew. We need some P's on the B's.
Okay.
All right, let's see if we can get him some P's on the B's.
Pumps and the bumps, man. Pumps.
He's a guy for 100 points. In a March 2017 game, this guy became the youngest player in NBA history to score at least 60 points in a game.
Devin Booker. Final answer.
That is correct for 100 points. That was a nice little 100-pointer, right?
Yeah,
Nice.
that's good. That was
All right, Ketchup Kings, you still have control of the board.
100 P's on the B's. 200. He's a guy.
He's a guy for 200 points. In a June 4th game, these two players became the first set of opposing players to each record a triple-double in an NBA postseason game since 1970. And I'm going to give you 100 points per correct answer. So this was a playoff game on June 4th. A player on both teams achieved a triple-double during this game, which was the first time that had ever happened since 1970.
LeBron James.
So your final answer.
Final.
That is correct for 100 points.
Draymond Green. Final answer.
That is incorrect. So you did get 100 points. Kyle Three-Man Weavers have a chance to steal if they can tell me who the opposing player was that also recorded a triple-double.
Do you see my text, Jay?
Man, I wouldn't assume it'd be him.
So we
I guess
know
we-
it was
Oh man. but that-
LeBron.
I wouldn't assume it'd be who I just said.
Okay, let's go with the first one.
Man, we're gonna guess Steph Curry. Final answer.
All right, and let's see what the correct answer was. Steph Curry for 100 points and control of the board. Here come the Kyle Three-Man Weavers. Where do you guys want to go next?
I
He-
don't feel great about any of these.
I know. I hate Summer of Sadness. He's a guy 300.
He's a guy for 300 points. This guy, who won Sixth Man of the Year, set the NBA record for most three-pointers made by a reserve with 206 threes. So he had the most three-pointers made by a reserve in NBA history, and he won Sixth Man of the Year. 2016, 2017.
Okay, do it, Jay. Because you're like,
I think.
yeah, I think it's yours. I think it's yours.
All right, let's go Jamal Crawford. Final answer.
That is incorrect.
Shoot.
Ketchup Kings, you have a chance to steal.
Eric Gordon, final answer.
That
Oh,
is
Eric
correct.
Gordon.
And that triggers a bonus question. Bonus question is, if I can find my cursor,
Watch
who
your
broke
language.
It did sound like you said the F word.
who broke Eric Gordon's record the very next season? This- most threes by reserve.
Was this Lou Williams' final answer?
It was not Lou Williams. It was a different reserve. It was Wayne Ellington. Wayne Ellington.
I thought you meant. Okay, never mind.
Well, I didn't.
6 man.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Broke the record because wasn't it? I don't know. Never mind. That's what I thought.
It's okay. You still have control of the board.
Amen.
Catch up Kings. You just got 300 points.
Man, that's
Andrew, what are you feeling?
It's a tie game, 600 to 600.
I'm riding the ale train.
All right, let's go Tweet Storm 300, Alex.
All right, Tweet Storm for 300 points. Who was CJ McCollum replying to in the below tweet? So, a player said to the Trailblazers, "Good luck in the lottery show this year." CJ McCollum said, "We hit the lottery by not signing you."
That's rude.
Who was he replying to?
Das rude.
Online is such a toxic place.
Yeah.
online.
Is this Chandler Parsons?
So your final answer.
Final answer.
That is correct. It was Chandler Parsons, and that triggers a bonus question. Uh-oh. The bonus question is, if the Blazers hit the lottery by not signing Chandler Parsons, they spent all their winnings on these 4 role players who received a total of $228 million in the summer of 2016. You have to give me all 4 names. Who did they sign in the summer of 2016?
Andrew, is one of these Al Farouk Aminu?
I think he was signed the summer before. Because I remember he signed early and he signed the same summer as Ennis. So Evan Turner is one.
Okay. I guess I could say correct since the bonus. That's correct.
What's a buff guy that now plays for Miami that like to flex a lot? Festus Ezeli.
That is incorrect.
I
I
knew
mean that.
the guy I was describing, but that's the name that just came into my head.
Jay's got
Alan
it,
Crabb,
man.
Myers Leonard.
Yeah.
Yeah, Myers.
And the
Leonard.
last one, who also got $40 million,
It wasn't Mo Harkless, was it?
it
Yeah.
was Mo Harkless.
Why can't we get these questions?
Those are bonus
Bonus.
questions. They don't count.
That's
And
not how that works.
catch
At
up
least
Kings,
they
you can
didn't get it.
catch up Kings. You can still get one more.
Am I crazy? Did he play for the Blazers?
No, he did
Who?
play on the Blazers, but he wasn't included in that. He didn't get any money.
He was 1 year previous to that anyway. I don't think he ever actually played for them, though, right? He got so hurt.
Yeah.
Butt hurt
Yes.
because he sucks.
I actually read a story about this season, and Festus Ezeli had like stood up in the locker room after a loss, the
Mhm.
Blazers loss, and he was like, "Hey guys, we got to show a lot more heart. Like we got to be held accountable." And like everyone didn't say anything, and then he did it again like 4 nights later. And right as he started talking, CJ McCollum was like, "Shut up," because like he had been hurt the whole season and hadn't played at all.
That's so tight.
Catch up Kings, you can get one more.
Let's go Tweet Storm 400.
Tweet Storm for 400 points. What musical artist sent this tweet, which was the most retweeted NBA tweet of the 2016-17 season? The tweet says, "Retweet to send my boy Chris Paul at CP3 to the NBA All-Star Game. Hashtag NBA vote. Hashtag retweet to vote."
Bless me.
Yeah, ideas.
It's a musical artist. It was the most retweeted NBA tweet of this season.
I feel like Justin Bieber is an NBA fan, and he's very popular, and he's a Clippers fan.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Let's
I
see.
could see it being Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. Final answer.
Let's see. Correct answer was Justin Bieber for 400 points. Wow. And just like that, they have jumped up 1,300 to 600. But the Kyle Three-Man Weavers have control of the board with a lot of points left out there.
E-Train, take us, man.
I don't like this T-Train thing, man. A lot of pressure I was not expecting.
Yeah, just
tonight.
pick categories is all I'm really asking you to do.
Oh, man. It's a lot of pressure.
I didn't mean that to come off like there's
Wow.
dissension between
I
our
didn't.
teams.
I
Wow.
honestly didn't take it that way, and Jay and Andrew made it that way with his reaction. Don't let them turn us against each
It's
other.
all right. I'm sending you a picture of my dog just to tell you how much I appreciate you.
Your dong? Okay, he's a guy. 400.
He's a guy for 400 points.
I'm gonna send you a picture of my dong to make up for it.
Dog.
Giannis led the Bucks in every one of the 5 major statistical categories: points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks, becoming only the 5th player in NBA history to do so. Name 2 other players that have achieved this feat.
Okay.
And you don't get points. You have to give me just 2 names. I'm not going to tell you if they're right.
Okay. Giannis led the Bucks in every one of them. So this is for his team.
Yeah.
Okay, not for the whole league.
No, that would be unbelievable.
Yeah, go with that one.
Yeah.
And
So we're gonna go. Oh, we have to do both, right?
That is correct.
Yeah, go that one. I feel like we've missed that one too many times. Maybe Taylor.
God, this is a 400.
Yes.
5th player to do so. And 2 other.
Oh, just got to give me 2 names. Jay's had enough. He's had
Taylor,
enough of the T train.
He jumped off the T train mid ride. They do that in Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm at that part in the game.
At that part in the game.
I'm at that part in the game where they jump off the train. Hey Andrew, I'm thinking about the name for you if I'm the L train.
I sent you another one, Jay, just in case
Don't force
you
it.
remembered.
Okay.
Just do it. If it feels right, just say it. We don't even have to talk about
Well,
it.
now I'm not going to.
Jay, I sent you another name in case, because I know you're a fan.
Sorry, we have a baby gate that fell down on my new dog. And
Haunted
Oh.
home.
yeah, Taylor.
Home is haunted.
I like all of those, man.
Paranormal activity.
I know,
Let's-
but this
let's
is
go
what
the
makes.
first one and the last one.
Oh no.
Let's do it.
Okay, Wilt Chamberlain. Do you really feel good about that?
Yeah, why not? Who cares at this point?
I care, Jay. It matters.
Yeah, that's what I
Who
meant.
cares? Who cares?
Where did this? Okay, Wilt Chamberlain is one. And who cares, Jay? I care. I need you to care. All right, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the other one.
All right, that is incorrect. Over to the Ketchup Kings.
Hey, Andrew, I feel like that one that could have done this is Larry Baird.
Yep.
Larry Baird.
I don't know if Larry Baird got that many blokes.
Blocks, but he could.
Taylor,
You know,
LeBron
he-
James has to
you're
be
gonna
it.
so
Like
mad.
LeBron James has to be one.
I think LeBron is one.
And like the only other guy that, so like guy, think of superstar on crap team. Larry Bird, not that. Larry
What about Kobe O'Brien?
Bird played with great players and didn't.
But when he played with that one year, he played with like the bad team.
It's not gonna,
Kobe O'Brien.
Colby O'Brien. What do we say?
Kobe O'Brien.
Colby O'Brien. I'm thinking of KG when he played for those crap Minnesota teams, because like the dude would bring the ball up the court in the playoffs from the PF. LeBron is one. Like LeBron is one for sure.
I agree with that. KG would be good. We could do KG.
How do you not think of LeBron?
I'm really mad at myself, Taylor.
Yeah.
I hear you.
I'll
mumbling
do
in the
LeBron.
background.
Finally.
All right, let's see what the answers were. LeBron James, Kevin Garnett, Scottie Pippen, and Dave Cowens. So you do get the 400 points for that.
Good job,
They
Andrew.
said, they said KG and LeBron.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good job, Andrew. That's impressive.
All right. So Ketchup Kings, you still have control of the
I can't
board,
believe
or
we
you
didn't
have
get
control of the board now.
So it must have been those 94, 95 Pippen teams, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
I didn't think of him either.
Andrew, how do you feel about
Oh,
tweet
that one. Stunk.
I feel like I'm gonna be very hit or miss. Like anything that involves not like actual basketball, I feel like I'm very hit or miss on.
No,
So,
but I'm feeling hopeful. Let's go tweet storm 500.
Tweet Storm for 500 points. The L train is hopeful. Which team sent this altered logo to the Cavaliers after a January 2017 loss? So it is a picture of the classic Cavaliers saber, except instead of a C, it's an L for loss. And the caption says, "This one's for the land."
You got to think who has a savvy online presence.
this is true.
I think and who would allow their social media department to do something like this.
Atlanta.
I was thinking the Hawks.
Atlanta does a lot of that kind of.
I was thinking that.
The Lakers do a lot of that kind of crap in Atlanta. I think the Warriors would do. I mean, the Warriors are feeling like super cocky at this point.
I don't feel like they do stuff like this though.
The Warriors suck. They do crap like that too.
Yeah,
Oh,
Sounds like Andrew doesn't like when teams do this.
The other one I'm thinking is maybe Dallas.
yeah, Dallas does stuff like this too.
I want to say the Hawks.
Yeah, I mean, I read the L train. Is what I ride.
Okay, let's say the Atlanta Hawks. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Kyle Three Man Weavers, you have a chance to steal 500 points if you can just tell me the name of the team who sent this altered logo to the Cleveland Cavaliers after a January 2017 loss.
We 100% were like, it's going to be Atlanta. So,
It felt like a Hawks thing to do.
Yeah.
Well, you dodged a bullet there.
I know. I feel so relieved that we didn't just go down even more points, and I'm just kind of
Just going to take what you can get.
Going to lay down for a minute.
Kind of ride this one out.
Taylor, dude,
Jay, when he said Dallas, it struck a chord with me.
why?
I don't know why.
Miami makes sense to me.
Trying to think of
This
those
one's for the land.
sassy teams.
Portland.
No, the
does
land
some,
the land is a nickname for Cleveland, so that doesn't mean anything.
yeah, but why would this one be? This one's for the land.
That's what they say. Isn't it mocking them?
Well, that's interesting, Jay. I see what you're saying. Maybe it's a team trying to
And Portland
take
does some
back
pretty
the land.
savvy tweeting.
Portland.
Let's rank team accounts by savviness.
Is Portland pretty savvy, Jay?
I don't know.
Where do they rank on your savvy scale?
I think they're relatively savvy.
Taylor, I legitimately, you could guess any team out of the ones that we've sent out.
I mean, God bless. Let's go Portland. I kind of like that.
Is that your final answer?
If it's Dallas, I'm gonna die. Portland, final answer.
Well, good news. It is not Dallas because it is the Sacramento Kings.
Man, they're a top 10
No.
sassy.
But Kyle Three Man Weavers, you do have control of the board. You're down by 1,100.
Okay.
Yeah, we can get that back here in a minute, or go
But you
down by
get-
4,000 or 5,000.
That's right. That's how it works.
You want to start kind of trying to make up some ground in summer sadness?
Oh man.
Summertime sadness.
Yeah,
Sure.
let's do
Summer
that. Summer
sadness,
sadness 200.
Summer of Sadness for 200 points. Only 2 restricted free agents signed an offer sheet from another team that was matched by their previous team. Who were those 2 players? 100 points per correct answer. So these guys signed an offer sheet with another team, and there was only 2 of them, but then it was matched by their previous team. Summer 2016. A lot of money out there. Restricted free agents.
I mean, dude, I couldn't even make up answers.
I know.
Sure.
But when I show you, you'll be like, oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, these guys were interesting because there was only 2 of them. You know, usually you have a lot more restricted free agents signing offer sheets, maybe.
Taylor, pick a name out of a hat, man.
Trying to make up points by going to Summer of
Apparently
Sadness.
not the direction we need to go.
I don't know why I'm thinking this. I don't think it's right.
Throw it out.
Tim Hardaway Jr. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Ketchup Kings, you have a chance to steal.
Love that you said that.
Sorry.
Oh, man.
Another team. I just don't know.
You give up.
Andre Drummond?
No. What if I told you that both signed an offer sheet with the exact same team?
I've no.
L Train's got it.
And that GM was Sean Marks.
Yeah, Brooklyn, but
Yeah, Brooklyn.
They signed 2 guys. Here we go.
Spencer Dinwiddie and
We have no idea.
I have
Alan Crabb and Tyler Johnson. Remember they got those huge deals Sean Marks gave, and then Alan Crabb was matched by Portland. Tyler Johnson matched by Miami.
no.
do now remember that. Yes.
All right, well, bonus question for none of you. Only one restricted free agent signed an offer sheet from another team that wasn't matched by their previous team. Who was that player?
Raja Bell.
You'll never get this, but it was. He went to Detroit from the San Antonio Spurs.
No idea.
Tiago
Boban
Splitter.
Marjanovic.
Oh yeah, they gave him a big.
Okay, so everyone, Summer of Sadness really sucks. That's the worst category.
Hard.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys have been really bad.
I mean, honestly, it's trauma
Mhm.
It was.
blocking it.
I thought Andrew
Uh,
was gonna get that one.
Well, but
Okay.
so truthfully, like all of these other peripheral things were happening, and we didn't have the margin in our lives to think about anything other than the fact that our entire franchise just changed.
Clearly.
No.
I could tell you about every conversation I had on July 4th.
Yeah. And I'll also tell you where I was, like every single moment of Anchor Down whenever we had the biggest boo fest for Kevin Durant together.
That's not worth any points. All right, Ketchup Kings. Where would you like to go?
He's a guy 500.
He's a guy for 500 points. 5 guys, burgers, made an all NBA team and an all defensive team this season. Name those guys. And it's 100 points per correct answer.
Those guys.
So these guys made an all NBA team and an all defensive team.
Andrew, I think one could be LeBron.
Okay, LeBron James.
Is that a final answer?
I don't want it to be a final answer now, L man. I'm scared
Why?
because of Alex's pause.
I always say final answer.
Not like that though.
Final answer.
Not like that.
Final answer.
Okay. I'll
I mean, Kawhi is probably a guy that was on both
that was who I was gonna say number 2.
more definitively than LeBron because LeBron doesn't always compete on defense, and that scares me.
Hater.
It's not, you know what I mean.
Haterade.
Hater.
Man.
Oh, we got a hater. We got a hater in the
Hey,
building.
we've got a hater on the
We
line.
got a hater on the premises.
Let's go Kawhi.
Final answer.
Is that a final answer, Luke?
It's a final answer.
Kawhi is correct.
What about
What about Rudy Gobert? Because this is when Gobert was like becoming a guy, and I think you still had to have centers on your team.
Rudy Gobert final answer?
That is correct. He is a guy. That's 2 of the 5. You can get 3 more.
And I think Anthony Davis was kicking some booty on both ends.
Anthony Davis final answer.
That is correct. Only 2 more names, All NBA and All Defensive Team.
You think Draymond made All NBA?
I don't, but
This is a crazy year for Golden State, and I know that Draymond made All Defensive Team. Like he had to have. I think he was Depoy.
okay, then yeah, let's say it. Draymond Green, Professor.
That is correct. You could get all 5 if you can get the last name. Could really put the Kyle 3-man Weavers into a hole.
Thinking about Chris Paul as an answer because he was an all defense like vet.
A stalwart.
I don't know if he made all NBA.
Let's do it.
Hold on, just wait.
Shut up, Luke. Wait for your teammate.
Or
L Train's trying to leave the station.
or Giannis. It's either Chris Paul or Giannis in my head because this is also Giannis and Gobert from the same draft class this is their like coming out party year.
Oh, congrats. I'm fine with whichever.
I ride the L train.
Let's say I'll say I want to go with Chris Paul.
Okay, I ride the L train.
Chris Paul.
Wrong. Kyle 3-man Weavers, you have a chance to steal 100 points. You have a chance to steal 100 points.
I like
And
Giannis the best out of all those.
Let's
Jay.
just say you
Okay.
could
Yes,
use it.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Final answer.
That is correct for 100
Congrats, sorry.
points.
Andrew, would I look good bald?
No. All right. Catch up, Kings. You still have control of the board.
Andrew, let's go round numbers 500.
Round numbers for 500 points. Other than Westbrook, there were 5 other players who had at least 5 triple doubles during the 2016-17 season. Name those players. 100 points per correct answer. That sounded real.
I think Andrew, I think LeBron James has them sometimes.
Yeah, what about James Harden?
I also think Damian Lillard has them sometimes.
Dame, really? Dame's not a big stats guy. He's a big pointsman.
Dame's a better
Damian.
bounder than you think.
Okay.
Other than what? Okay.
I hate the 100 points per correct answer.
Who do you feel? Who are you feeling good about right now?
Now, why do you hate that, Taylor?
It's not our turn.
Andrew, let's
James Harden, I feel decent about.
let's say it. I feel good. Oh, I feel so good. Hey.
Do you want to make that a final answer, or do you just want to keep talking?
Yeah.
Andrew, let's do it.
You have to say it.
James Harden, Lazar.
That is correct. He had 22 triple doubles.
What about
Next name.
what about like a Steph Curry?
What about like a Rodney Stuckey?
What about like a Dave Thomas, founder of Wendy's? LeBron James feels good.
Yeah, LeBron.
LeBron James, Lazar.
That's correct. LeBron had 11 triple doubles.
What do you think? What do you think about all the? Who else are you thinking about? I
Three
think
more
Dame.
guys.
I think Dame gets a few more. Give him some more credit.
John Wall, maybe. Wall. I know that he's a guy that we think about being unhealthy, but he wasn't always unhealthy. I mean, you think Dame?
I think it could be. I think Steph Curry.
Yeah.
I think Steph Curry.
The season with KD,
I
Yeah.
think Steph Curry.
all those guys. I think
Huh?
those bounds with all those guys out
He
there.
only,
Trying
he
to get
only
the
has to do it, but he
bounds.
only has to do it 5 times.
I think Steph Curry.
Corey.
All right, I
Also-
need an answer, Ketchup Kings. Enough with the games.
Let's go Dame.
All right. Finally.
Dame. Final answer.
No. Kyle Three-Man Weavers, you have a chance to steal.
Okay,
There are 3 names left.
Jay, they've said Harden and LeBron.
And Steph Curry.
What about it?
No, Dame.
No, they did not say Steph.
I think Giannis would be a good one to guess.
Giannis is one, KD is one, Draymond is one.
Yeah, right.
Do you want a final answer? Any of those?
Yeah, right.
What about Chris Paul?
That's also one.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna go run to the bathroom real quick.
I feel best about. I feel best about Giannis as the first answer.
So call finance. Do it.
Let's think. Was he even good this year yet?
I mean, yes. We just discussed that he made
I
an
know,
All NBA
but
and
how
All
good?
Defensive team. He led every statistical.
Okay,
category for
Giannis.
his team.
Final answer.
That is incorrect.
No, he wasn't that good.
The other 3 names, Nikola Jokic, Draymond Green, and Alfred Payton.
Oh, yeah, of course, Alfred Payton. He
I
was
almost
not on
said
my list,
Alfred Payton.
Now, the Ketchup Kings, unfortunately for you, do get a bonus question here. Name any other player who had at least 1 triple-double this season. Just any player.
John Wall.
Is that your final answer? I actually don't know. Let's see. John Wall is not on the list. You do not get the bonus points.
Would he have gotten 500 points for that question?
No, they got
Okay.
200.
Oh,
He would have gotten an extra 100.
oh,
Oh.
Lord.
You can see some of the names here: Giannis, Julius
Ty
Randle,
Lawson.
Tim Frazier,
Rage.
Ty Lawson's
Rubio,
still in the NBA
Rondo.
at this point.
Brogdon, Cat,
Brogdon Cat.
KD. All right, Ketchup Kings, you can get one more question.
Oh man.
Summer of Sadness 300.
Summer of Sadness for 300 points. Rank these Summer of 2016 players from most guaranteed money to least guaranteed money. Alan Crabb, Evan Turner, Ryan Anderson.
Okay. So we just got the. Did he give us the crab numbers? No, he just gave us the crab name.
Crab name.
He just gave us the crab name. Okay. Evan Turner made a. I don't know what they made.
Well, then you won't do well on this question.
It's a problem with this is that I don't know exactly what these guys made.
That is a key piece of information to know to answer this question.
Guaranteed contracts. This isn't like, oh, they had
I'm-
like clause,
Uh,
whatever, like weird crap. Is it just like straight up?
yeah, it's just like when they announced it, let's say it was like, it wasn't, but it was like 5 years, 100 million. That 100 million is what I'm looking at. The
Okay.
total. Yeah, not per year.
I feel like this
And-
is gonna be weird. Hell man.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah.
Like I think like almost like
Who do you think is number 1?
I think it's almost like
Any
Anderson-
combination.
any combination.
I will tell you that I specifically spaced them out so that there is no, like, because there could have been contract incentives. I spaced them out enough where I don't think that comes into play.
I don't know what they made, man, but I feel like this is like almost like a counterintuitive one, like Anderson, Crab, Turner.
I
Like,
think that was actually exactly what I was thinking about. And I think Anderson's number 1.
okay, Anderson, Crab, Turner. Final answer.
That is correct. Ryan Anderson made 80 million. Alan Crabb made 75 million. Evan Turner made 70 million. And that was good for an
Great.
extra 300 points. Hey, Kyle Three-Man Weavers, listen here. You have control of the board.
We'll do a tweet storm for.
Listen here.
We'll do Summer Sadness for 400. Let's go.
Summer of
This is turning
Sadness
into my,
for
Summer of
400
Sadness.
points. 4 players who signed contracts worth at least $40 million in guaranteed money during the summer of 2016 were eventually waived using the stretch provision. Who were those players? 100 points per correct answer. So these were players that signed big deals. They made at least $40 million in guaranteed, but they were all eventually waived via stretch.
That's sad.
Kyle Three-Man Weavers
And we can
on
just
the
say
board.
one and then do final answer.
Yeah, you can do that.
Let's go Timofey Mozgov, final answer.
That is correct for 100 points.
Oh, Jamon.
Was
Taylor,
that
the
second
one
one,
I just sent-
stretched? Do you remember that?
I don't know where is that second one.
Your second one.
I know, but where
Where is he
still
in the world?
NBA?
Well, he would have been on the. Is my guess.
Yeah, but he was traded. I think when he was traded, they stretched and waived him. I'm not positive, but I think so.
Okay, let's keep that one there. Let me think for a second.
Let's table that. Come back to it in 20 minutes.
It's so hard.
This is easy. Come on. We're talking about big money contracts. These guys were stretched. You guys don't keep up with the cap news. You're not on Larry Coombs FAQ every day. You got to get on there.
Taylor, I just sent you another couple.
The first one, he was not.
Okay.
The
They're
second
whittling
one,
it down.
I don't think he was though. That second one.
Second one. Well,
Will they
he's-
be able to get within 2,000 points? And the Kyle Three-Man Weavers have gone radio silent.
I don't know. We're trying to figure it out.
This is really hard.
Stretch, guys.
Any
Stretched.
guesses?
Yeah, I like your second one, and I like the C one.
So we're gonna guess
Yikes.
Ryan Anderson. Final answer.
That is incorrect.
Dang,
Right.
man.
Great.
Bismack,
So good at guessing.
Bismack Biombo. How do you feel about that one, Elman?
Oh, I feel good.
Bismack Biombo.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Also incorrect.
Yeah, he's still on that contract. I think.
Now,
Let me throw out some
I'm
names
on
and see if any of them are correct.
Yeah, let's do it.
Never mind. Never mind. Alan Crabb is Alan Crabb. Did
Alan
he
Crabb.
finish out his contract?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay, good.
Any other names?
Nope. I
You
mean,
could- You could throw it. You
Tyler
guys were on the
Johnson.
right track. You said Timofey Mozgov. Who else was signed by that same team?
who did he sign with? Was that the Lakers?
That was the Lakers.
They
Jordan
Jordan
got
Clarkson? I have no idea.
well, dang.
Luol
Oh,
Deng.
dang.
And then,
man.
A guy we were talking about a lot today on Twitter because the Thunder could have taken him instead of Jeff Green,
Joakim Noah.
Joakim
the
Noah.
Knicks,
And then
huh?
the last one, he retired literally today. This is the one you would have never gotten. John
Eddie
Lure.
Sutton.
John Lure.
Con Taylor.
Wow.
Oh wow.
All right. So you got 100 points, which is impressive because previously you'd been getting 0. And you get first stab,
We've gotten a
the
lot of 100 points.
500-point question. Summer of Sadness, Kyle Three-Man Weavers. In addition to Mike Conley, there were 5 other players who signed 5-year contracts in the summer of 2016. Name those players. And you get 100 points per correct answer. How great is that?
That's hard.
It's not.
So I say one and then say final answer.
Yes. You said that as if you were about to say a name.
No, you felt so confident. Like I felt like
I know. I wanted to make sure I sent it to. So I'm gonna go. Steven
Yeah.
Adams. Final answer.
Mm-hmm.
That is incorrect.
no,
All right, Ketchup Kings,
an extension.
you have a chance.
Bradley Beal. Final answer.
That is correct for 100 points.
Nick Batum. Final answer.
That is correct for 200 points.
Golly, man.
Kyle Three-Man Weavers, hold on, hang on. I
Man,
promise you. Good news is coming.
I wonder what the second round's gonna bring.
DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan is correct for 300 points.
How do you know this?
Can Andrew go
He's
all the
he's
way?
going through a free agent class that's out there that I just didn't. I went a total different direction.
These guys still have deals.
Yeah, so they have 1 year left. They would have one more additional year.
These are like the guys that have that are going to
either restricted this offseason or not. They have an option this offseason, and
Yeah.
they have 1 more year on their contract.
Is Fournier one? Evan?
Alex. No.
Yeah.
Was that final answer?
Sure. I don't know. Yes.
That is correct. Wow, Evan Fournier. There's only one left. You could get all 5.
Oh man.
5-year deal.
Dude, I'm riding the A.
Yeah,
plane.
there's no L train this week.
I'm riding the A plane.
Flying high in altitude.
Flying high with the A plane.
Tyler Johnson didn't sign a 5-year deal, I don't think, because I don't think he's got a deal currently.
Could really stick it to the Kyle 3-man Weavers here.
Oh, I
can
think
get-
that this is because I think Drummond's got another year. Andre Drummond.
Let's see what the final correct answer was. Andre Drummond. Wow, a clean sweep. So that brings us to the end of the first round. The current score, Ketchup Kings, 3,100 points. Kyle 3-man Weavers, 700 points. And they are looking completely dejected. They look both so sad. They came in tonight saying to themselves, I'm not going to drink. I'm going to have a sharp mind. I'm not going to make the mistakes I've made in the past. And yet they've fallen back into their old ways. But what if I told you, boys, that in round 2, everything is worth double! Double points! Double the points!
doesn't matter,
double
like,
the
it just
points!
Double!
We're down by 2,400. It just means we would be down by 4,800.
Well, let's see if that's the case.
Let me take a pause.
Yeah.
Give me take a pause.
Taylor's going to make a cocktail.
Yeah, now round 2.
He tried that clear mind stuff. It's for the birds.
I need to take the edge off.
Oh, shit.
Oh man,
What is that thing behind Taylor's couch?
I think it's like a is that word macrame, or is it like it's a tapestry?
Oh, really? It's not just coats?
I think it's some macrame.
kinda-
I know that because there's a tapestry like that in Animal Crossings.
Oh, I was like, wow, you sound so fancy, but then you sounded less fancy.
It's where I hang mine in my kitchen. Guys, I don't know if you've heard and seen the tweets, but it's looking like I'm going to have some high turnip prices tomorrow.
How do you know?
If you use an app and input your last week's trend, your buying price, it gives you some possibilities. And then if you, like this morning, I put in my morning price and then my afternoon price, and it told me I have a 90% chance that it'll be between 2:02 and 6:06 tomorrow afternoon.
That is so tight.
Oh, that's why I tweeted about it, and I messaged all my Animal Crossings friends about it.
Did you
If I'm
message
at
my...
six, if I'm at 6:06, get ready.
For what?
To have all our friends making a lot of money.
That's what I love. Spend money, make money.
Spending money, make money, Animal Crossings bells. I'm gonna go get a beer. Or
Great
should
job waiting till the very end.
I'll wait.
I mean, yeah, we're already at an hour 3. We haven't even reached halftime.
I'll
So,
wait. I'll just go. I'll run when they're answering some questions.
You can, yeah, go whenever.
All right. I'm just going to jump right back in.
1,000 points. Okay.
All right. So we are now in the second round. Everything is worth double. That means instead of 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, we're talking about 200, 400, 600, 800, and 1,000 point questions. The categories are top 5 power rankings. You know what it is. DJ Boom's playlist, on cinema, at the cinema, and rooting for laundry. Now, The losers get to go first. In this case, it is the Kyle three-man Weavers. They have first choice. Where would you guys like to go?
DJ Boom 600.
DJ Booms for 600 points. Going right smack dab in the middle. All right, these are all songs from the 2016-2017 season. And here we go.
That's the way every day goes. Every time we've no control.
All right, what is the name of that song and the artist?
Taylor, don't even.
The artist is Frank Ocean.
Okay.
Taylor, I'm always impressed by your knowledge of popular tunes.
I never remember the song titles.
Where are you listen? Like, what are you listening? What do you listen to?
KJ 103.
KJ 103.
Yuck.
98.9 Kiss FM.
I feel like a lot of the songs Alex puts on here are not radio songs, though.
Yeah, I don't think that was a radio song.
I'm just asking, where do you listen to your tunes?
On my phone, generally. In my car.
All right, good answer. Good answer.
I'm not gonna get a song title for this.
All right, you want to throw out a guess?
Yeah. Blonde.
That was the name of the album, but the song was Pink and White. But you did get 300 points.
So we don't get a chance to answer that?
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say
you guys weren't gonna get it. Whatever. Sorry, but you weren't gonna get it.
I wanted at least a chance to guess different colors.
Yeah.
Okay, Kyle, three-man Weavers. You still have control of the board.
Okay, DJ Boom's 400.
I have control of the board?
No. Yeah, we
Why?
got one right.
They got half of it
I
right.
got half of it. All right, hold on for this one. I got to fast forward.
But they don't get half the points, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
we
they
get half the points.
They
Do you
do?
remember the
We've done it
rules?
every week.
You didn't run. Okay.
Okay.
Jeez Louise. Okay, here we go.
I don't really care if you cry. I don't really shouldn't have a lie. Should've
All right. Who's the artist and what is the name of the song?
I think this artist is Lil Uzi Vert.
Okay.
And Jay
I
is
mean,
stepping
that's-
away.
That's what I thought it was too, though, Jay. Until I
But
heard
it did
the
not
voice.
sound like him.
No. God, I don't know freaking song titles.
Well, if you don't know this song title, then you're not going to get it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, Lil Uzi Vert, Lies.
All right. So it was Lil Uzi Vert. Shout out Lil Uzi, Lil Uzi. Ketchup Kings, you have a chance to steal if you can tell me the name of that song.
How about just lie without the S?
Lie. Final answer.
Oh, okay, that was very wrong. Correct answer: EXO Tour Life. By Lil Uzi Vert.
So door life.
Dang, that was a 400? Holy moly.
So that was actually originally the second hardest, and I had the Frank Ocean as the hardest. But then I thought I should make them harder because you get more points.
So you got even harder ones?
Yes.
Oh my God.
That's what you're saying.
Okay, Andrew, I think.
Nope, it's not your turn. Kyle Threeman Weavers, you've gotten 2 in a row. You can get one more.
Well, Jay, let's try
Look, get yourself back on track.
let's do 800 DJ Booms.
All right, DJ Boom's playlist for 800. Name this artist and song.
Oh shit. Sorry.
That's an uneditable moment.
All right. Oh, Taylor is just stressing out.
Maggie Rogers, artist.
Okay, do you have a title for that song?
Yeah, this one's closer.
Ooh.
Mm.
T-Train's feeling this one.
Oh man, Jay, this is one of those moments I wish you knew what the chorus was so you could sing it.
Yeah, I apparently block this entire year out of my memory.
I don't. You're opening up my ears to new songs.
I know. I feel like I'm growing.
I think you guys would actually like Maggie Rogers.
I kind of liked her voice.
Um,
Taylor, I sent you a guess on the name.
of the song title.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Put your drinks up in the air. Final answer.
That is incorrect, but Maggie Rogers was the name of the artist. Luke, do you want to hear it again?
Yes, please.
I was walking through icy streams that took my breath away.
All right.
Big old stinky fart. Final answer.
Oh, that was so close. It's just big stinky fart. There's no old. Correct answer was Alaska.
Alaska. Oh,
That does
man.
trigger a bonus question, though, for the Kyle Three-Man Weavers. Alaska first came into the public consciousness in a 2016 YouTube video
Pharrell. Final answer.
where NYU student Maggie Rogers plays her song for what stunned musical artist? Correct answer is Pharrell.
So, do we get points for that or no?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got
we
an
got
extra 100
bonus.
for that.
Extra 100?
That is correct. You guys are now up to 1,700. You've cut the lead in half, basically. You guys got 1,000 points right there. Pretty solid. All right, Ketchup Kings, you have control of the board now, though.
Elman?
Let's do On Cinema at the Cinema 200.
On Cinema at the Cinema for 200 points. Chiwetel Ejiofor, second week in a row. Rachel McAdams, Mads Mikkelsen, Tilda Swinton, and Benjamin Bratt.
This is Doctor Strange.
That's your final answer.
Final answer.
That is correct. The one name I didn't include in there was the guy who plays Wong because his name is Benedict Wong, and I thought that would give it away.
That's funny.
Too easily. Okay, a bonus question though.
Light on
For
me.
an extra 100 points, while Benedict Cumberbatch was the first choice for Stephen Strange, he initially turned it down. The second choice was this actor, who would later play the main character in a DC Comics movie.
Who would later play the main character in a DC Comics movie?
And this guy turned it down because he didn't want to commit to a 3-movie deal.
Wow, that sure sounds like Will Smith. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Correct answer, we all know him as the Joker, Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wow.
All right, Ketchup Kings, you got 200 points there. Board is still yours.
Elman?
Let's do On Cinema at the Cinema 400.
On Cinema at the Cinema for 400 points. Anna Kendrick, Adam Devine, Aubrey Plaza, Mark Maron, and Kumail Nanjiani.
I think this is.
And remember, you can always ask for the top billed name if you need it.
That's not the problem. I know who the top billed name is. I'll message it to Andrew to prove it.
He has no idea what movie that is, though.
Yes, I do, but I don't want to give it away because you might know it.
I know who the main character is.
No, it's not that. You might know the if you don't.
Ooh, Luke is getting angry.
Hey, maybe we'll help you, Luke. Throw it out there. Let Jay help.
Luke, let your friends help you. How long is this guy's name that you're texting?
Shut up.
Question.
It keeps changing. It keeps autocorrecting the name.
To what?
I can't. No, I won't.
Gasoline.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, Andrew? Do you know the names?
I actually think I might.
Is one Dave?
Ooh.
I don't
I
think
need-
that's right.
I need an answer from the Ketchup Kings for 400 points.
Andrew,
Anna
I
Kendrick.
mean, that could be, but I don't know.
Adam Devine,
I feel like
Aubrey
the first
Plaza,
word is
Mark Maron, Kumail Nanjiani.
okay. Andrew, we're gonna go with it because I'm not gonna think of a better one. How about that?
All right, let's hear what you got.
Prove that I know which one I'm talking about. Main character, the unlisted actor in this is Zac Efron, and I believe this is Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates.
That is correct.
Up!
Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates.
I didn't think I was so unsure about Mike. Wow, Andrew, great.
Okay, you guys can get
That's-
one more.
The A plane.
On
On Cinema at the Cinema for 600 points. Chris Pratt, Ethan Hawke, Vincent D'Onofrio, Young Hun Lee, and Peter Sarsgaard.
What?
And remember, if you don't know it, you can always ask for the top billed name. Chris Pratt, Ethan Hawke, Vincent D'Onofrio, Young Hun Lee, and Peter Sarsgaard.
This is Chris Pratt. Who are the other Chris's? Chris Pine. Oh, no, I don't think that's right. I think Chris Pine would have been top billed in that.
The top bill doesn't get you any points.
I understand. I'm
Okay, I was
talking
just
to
making
Andrew.
sure that you threw that out there in the last one like it was part of your guess. So
I am
like,
talking to the A plane.
I am talking to the A plane.
We're talking.
I don't think it's that because I think Chris Pratt is top billed in that.
I think you're probably
Chris
right.
Chris Pratt and Vincent D'Onofrio are also in Jurassic World, but I know it ain't that.
I know. I thought that too.
I think Ethan Hawke. What? Chris Pratt.
What?
Chris Pratt.
What? Remember, you can always ask for the top billed name. You can get half credit, and you lose control of the board.
Andrew, if we get it wrong, it's going to them anyway. So let's ask for the top billed name. How do you feel about that?
I ride the L train.
no,
Give
we
us-
get full credit
give
though
us-
if they don't get it.
That's correct.
Give us number one.
The top billed name is Denzel Washington.
Is this movie? That doesn't help me very much. Do you think this is the movie where he flies the plane upside down?
I don't know. I don't even know.
Was there a sequel to Training Day? Isn't Ethan Hawke in that?
Yeah, Training Day 2.
Training
More
Day 2.
More training.
Training Day 2. Train again.
I really have no idea, man.
You're thinking of Independence Day too, when he flies the plane upside down,
No,
and that's Will Smith, not Denzel, dude.
no,
Come on.
no, it's
No, he's thinking of the drunk pilot.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
I don't
Chris
remember what that
Pratt.
was called.
I don't know. Hell, man, this is all you.
And Denzel. Denzel.
You're just gonna keep saying the names.
Denzel. Didn't he have what's that one? He has some movie where it's like
Dina Menzel.
he has some movie where he's like named after it's like the lawyer's name. I don't think it's that.
I don't know, man.
All right, I need an answer from the Ketchup Kings.
Book of Eli. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Kyle Thurman Weavers, you have a chance to steal.
Magnificent Seven. Final answer.
Is that's your final answer?
The Magnificent Seven. I don't know.
Oh,
Now
which
you've
one
got
is
me
it? Oh,
crapping
which one
my
is it?
pants.
I'll let you guess it, but you have to tell me the correct. You have to pick one or the other.
Oh no.
Okay, Jay. The
Magnificent Seven. Final
Do
answer.
it.
All right, let's see what the correct answer was. Is there an article? There is.
Yes!
Wait, which one did he said the?
We said the.
Mhm.
Good job, Jay. All right,
All
Jay,
right.
hit him with it.
Kyle Thurman Weavers.
Yeah,
you
we'll
have-
do 800.
Oh, here we go. On Cinema at the Cinema 800. Miles Teller, Bradley Cooper, Kevin Pollak, Ana de Armas, Patrick Saint Esprit.
Hey, you know who I like? I like Ana de Armas.
Who is she?
She's dating Ben Affleck.
But not.
He was the main character in Knobs Out.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
I like Ana de Armas. I like Ana de Armas.
Yeah.
Taylor.
Miles Teller is Whiplash boy,
Yeah.
the drummer. Whiplash.
Whiplash Boy.
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper.
Duh.
Now, you can always ask for the top billed name if you need it.
Ask
Taylor,
hard.
you have any guess?
Do it. Do it already.
I don't have a guess. Let's give you the top build if you
Okay,
don't have
we'll
a
do
guess.
top build.
Top build name is Jonah Hill.
Oh, this is
Oh, it's the
I know what this is, Andrew.
look at mine.
War Dogs.
Yeah, War Dogs.
Final answer.
Now, did you say Wart Dogs?
No,
I
War
said
Dogs.
War Dogs.
All right, War Dogs, and that is correct. You get
We said
400
Warthogs.
points.
Oh yeah, War Dogs. Yeah.
You said 400 points.
That is right. Jay, are you doing your own math over there?
He doesn't trust you. He doesn't trust you.
No. It's not about trusting. It's about me paying attention to how far back we are.
He doesn't trust you.
I'll do on cinema at the center for 1,000.
Well, you lost control because you asked for the top build name, but nice try.
Dang. Okay.
Catch Up Kings, I will say it's within 1,000 points now. It's now 3,700 to 2,700. All right. So Catch Up Kings, you have control of the board.
Andrew, what do you think?
I
Do we
reckon
go on cinema 1,000? It's gonna be hard.
it's gonna be hard. We could top 5 power rankings scares me. We could go rooting for laundry. For this season,
How do you feel about that?
I feel all right.
Let's do rooting for laundry for 200.
Rooting for laundry for 200. I'll give you a jersey number. You'll tell me which player wore that number during this season. For 200 points, 25.
I think this was McBuckets.
Okay.
Final.
Correct answer was Doug McDermott. And
They
that
said
triggers
McBuckets.
a bonus question. They said the McBuckets. Bonus question. Before going to Creighton, McDermott played at Ames High School, where one of his teammates was a 5-star recruit ranked number 1 in his high school class. His teammate was eventually drafted in the lottery and won an NBA championship. Who was the teammate?
Oh my goodness.
This was news to me. I did not know this.
5-star recruit ranked number 1 in his high school class. Oh, is this Harrison Barnes? Final
There-
answer.
That is correct. Harrison Barnes and Dougie McBuckets were on the same high school team. So you get an extra 100 points there, and you still have control of the board.
Andrew, you want to keep rooting for laundry?
Sure.
Rooting for laundry, fair ended.
Rooting for laundry for 400 points. 77.
This is Geoffrey Lavernier.
Is that your
Man,
final
I
answer?
forgot about Laverne.
That was Joffrey Leverne. All right, and you guys can get one more.
Andrew, let's do rooting for laundry for 600.
Rooting for laundry. 600 points. 6.
This is my guy. This is Samaj.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
That is correct. Samaj. Wow. I got a lot of those points right there, but it's back to the Kyle 3-Man Weavers. Now they only got, well, actually they got 1,300 there. Pretty good.
Good job, A-Plane.
Oh,
Proud-
19 because I got the
Proud to
bonus.
fly
Oh,
the
God.
skies with A-Plane.
Let's Tayshawn, what do you want to do?
Let's do rooting for laundry because I knew all those right off the bat.
Okay.
Rooting for laundry 800.
Rooting for laundry for 800 points. 15.
Well, damn.
15.
Oh, well, damn.
Oh wait, I remember this. This is Kyle Singler. Final answer. Duh.
That is correct for 800 points. Because he used to have a different number, but he switched it. All right. And would you like to try for 1,000?
Dare you?
Dare you?
Dare you?
Dare you?
He doesn't dare.
Let's do it. I dare. F
Yeah,
F
do
the
it.
L
Come
train.
on.
1,000. F the L train.
F the L train for 1,000 points. Rooting for laundry. The number is 30.
Norris Cole. Final answer.
That is correct. Wow. And that has brought you guys, let's see here. You are now within 500 points. It's 5,000 to 4,500. And you have control of the board. You can get one more question.
Jay, how do you feel about On Cinema?
Might as well do it, man.
Let's
We're gonna
do
lose
it.
it. So
Let's
we
go
can get
for
top
it.
build
It's going to
either
be
way.
hard, you know.
On cinema at the cinema, Kevin Bacon John Goodman, J.K. Simmons, Michelle Moynihan, and Alex Wolf. Kevin Bacon, John Goodman, J.K. Simmons, Michelle Moynihan, and Alex Wolf. You can always ask for the top billed name.
J.K. Simmons is such a good actor to. This feels late for that,
Yeah, I would agree.
but
Did he say Footloose?
It feels like for good look.
man. Do you want the top build, Jay?
Yeah,
That
let's
might
do
ring a
top
bell.
build.
All right, the top billed name is Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg, Kevin Bacon, John Goodman, J.K. Simmons, Michelle Moynihan, Alex Wolf.
Okay, would this have been a series?
Is that a movie? I have no idea.
No, I'm trying
Oh.
to maybe spring forth some ideas for you.
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark
Top billed
Wahlberg.
name.
Merc.
Okay, do it. I mean, if that's your guess, I don't
Recognize
have
that
a
title?
guess.
Mick Werberg.
Not really, but I don't really.
Yeah, I feel pretty decent about that. to be
Oh,
honest.
oh, yeah. Oh, you're right about the.
Yeah.
You're right about the movie. Yeah.
We're gonna guess Patriot Day. Final answer.
That is incorrect.
I believe the title is Patriots Day. Final answer.
That is correct.
Oh my god!
They only get 500 for that, right, Alex?
No, we get the full 1,000.
They get the full
They
1,000.
get the full 1,000.
That's unbelievable, Andrew.
Andrew, did you know that was the title?
Good, yeah.
Oh, wow.
You know what Jay's face is right now, and I'm with him. Jay is the face of that meme that's like the guy who's raging, but he has the mask of a smiling face in front of him. The really
Right,
crude
behind
drawing,
his eyes.
you know?
Nah, man, I love technicalities like that. It just,
An effing
Wonderful.
S. I believe it's Patriots Day. I will never forget that. I will
Let's
never
add it
forget
to
it.
the list.
Oh.
Let's add it to the list.
Now you got John Wall, Mad Max, and Patriots Day.
Oh my goodness, Andrew, that was.
All right, Ketchup Kings, the board is yours.
I was gonna guess Lone Survivor.
Ugh. Oh, yeah.
Lone Survivor.
Why don't you come to your senses?
Let's do Andrew. Let's. Do we want to do some, DJ Boomer top 5? I prefer top 5.
That's fine. I'd probably do better in top 5 than DJ Boom. I've known 0 of those.
I haven't
songs,
gotten any of them either. Top 5 power rankings 200.
Top 5 power rankings for 200 points. I'll give you the category. We'll go back and forth. Category is assists per game in the NBA. I've been asking this every week, trying to train you guys. So let's see. if we can get it.
Andrew, Russ had at least 10 per game. You know.
Yeah, Russell Westbrook.
That's a good point. That is correct. Over to the Kyle Three-Man Weavers.
What number
Russ,
was he?
and Russ was third.
Russ was third. Oh man.
Lone Survivor.
Yeah, I like your first one, Jay.
guess it, man.
Chris
I've
Paul,
already-
final answer.
Chris Paul was number 4. Back to the Ketchup Kings.
James Harden.
James
Final.
Harden was number 1. Back to the Kyle Three-Man Weavers. Kyle Three-Man
my God.
Weavers. Talking about assists per game. Passes.
Dude, I don't think so.
This freaking sucks, man. Who is number 2?
Why not guess this?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go for.
Steph
too.
Curry, final answer.
That is
That
incorrect.
is incorrect.
Who was number 2? Who else would it be? It's John Wall.
It's just like my effing nightmare, man.
The other name was Ricky Rubio.
Ricky Rubio.
Is it still us?
Ketchup Kings, you can get one more.
Let's do top 5 power ranking 400.
All right, for 400 points. Category is total threes made for the Thunder.
For the Thunder.
For the Thunder, total threes made.
Russell Westbrook.
So your final answer.
Final answer.
He was number 1. Over to the Kyle Three-Man Weavers.
Victor Oladipo, final answer.
Victor Oladipo was number 2. Back to the Kyle Ketchup Kings.
Alex Abrinas, final answer.
Alex Abrinas was number 3. Back to the Kyle Three-Man Weavers.
Oh God, was he on this team?
Oh no, I don't remember who else shot threes on this team.
Yeah, now you don't. After you got your answer off, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, after I got the third guy. Yeah.
He always has just the one answer they need.
John Wall.
It's John Wall. It's always John Wall. It used to be always Tavo Cephalosha.
Jay, it's not Kyle. I can't remember who the hell's on that. Was he on this team? Okay, go for.
So here's the deal: is I think it's going to be maybe.
I don't know who played.
It's going to be
enough,
like
and,
the
no
three
one
that we've
shot.
already talked about made 85% of the 3-pointers for this team, and so the rest of them are just going to be like,
I know. That's what I was trying to say.
Taylor,
I don't
you're
think mine.
off.
I don't think mine was shooting him that much.
Yes, he was.
He was.
Not very well, but he was. But so was this guy.
I mean, who played a lot?
So was this guy.
What are you guys going to go with?
I don't know. Dude,
Kyle,
just throw it out there.
Weavers.
Throw him out there. Last one.
Okay, Domas, final answer.
Sabonis was number 4. Back to the Ketchup Kings.
The only other person that played a crap ton of minutes on this team was Andre. And he was taking them because remember in the playoffs he made like $1 billion.
Let's say that.
Andre Robertson.
Final answer.
That is correct.
That is correct.
I mean, that doesn't make me that upset. Like, that's literally the
Nothing
only 5
doesn't
players
make
that were
me
worth
upset
anything
anymore.
from that team.
All
Not
right,
quite a thing
so
having his Patriots team.
Kyle Three-Man Weavers, you do have control of the board. You're only down by 2,100. And as you can see, there's 2,000 point
serious?
questions on the board. There's an 800, there's a 600, and then a 200.
Taylor, DJ Boom.
DJ Boom's 200.
Oh,
Only down 21. I was doing.
You want 200, okay. DJ Boom's playlist for 200 points. Name this song.
I had a dream, it wasn't real. We crossed the line, and it was on. We crossed the line, it was on this line.
Man, I really don't like that song.
I've never heard that song.
You've not? It's a banger.
Doesn't seem like it.
Okay, Cross the Line is the title of the song.
Taylor, I don't have a guess, man.
Can you play it again?
I had a dream, it wasn't real. We crossed the line and it was on. We crossed the line, it was on.
All right.
Selena Gomez is the artist. Final answer. Cross the line.
That is incorrect.
Give that woman a sword. It is Carly Rae Jepsen.
What's the name of the song?
Andrew, do you know the name of the song?
Never,
I don't.
I've never heard of Carly Jetson.
No, it's Carly Rae Jepsen. Carly
No.
Jepsen.
I thought you were saying the name of the song was "Give That Woman a Sword."
No, it was popular around this time that to give her a sword on
okay.
Twitter. Carly Rae Jepsen. I don't know the name of the song.
Cool.
Girls put strings in the air.
Boyfriend.
Name of the song was "Cut to the Feeling."
Cut to the Feeling.
by
It's a
Carly
banger.
Rae Jepsen.
Carly Rae.
Hold on.
Hey, don't double click, bar.
Okay, so you guys got 100 points, and you got control of the board.
Hey, Drew, let's do. What do you want to do?
I want to do whatever the L man wants.
I'm running the A plane.
I'm riding the L train. Just whatever you want, man. Toot toot.
Let's do DJ Boom for 1,000.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's a lot of points.
All right.
Well, no. Okay. Do you want to hear my reasoning for this?
Yeah.
Because then if they run the board in 6, 8, 10, they have to get all 3 of each answers.
Okay. Whatever you want to do, L man. I trust you.
All right.
DJ Boom
playlist for 1,000. Now that I've seen what you guys thought about this category, there's no way you're gonna know this.
Rode here on the bus, now you're one of us. It was magic hour. Counting motorbikes on the turnpike.
Any guesses?
I have no idea what that is.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Justin Bieber, put your drinks up in the air. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Kyle Freeman Weavers.
Felt right.
That's not the name of the song, Taylor. Please don't answer that.
It is. It's 99 Luftballons.
By
Dreamweaver.
Now, would it help you at all if I told you that similar that this band has a similar spelling to Churches?
Churches?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, so Dreamweaver, but spelled with two
With
E's.
only these.
Yeah.
So of course that was Dreams Tonight by the band Always.
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 Never heard of that before in my
Never
life.
heard of that in my life.
Always.
Well, that's why you didn't get the points. Okay, Kyle Three-Man Weavers, you have control of the board.
Okay, 600.
All right, top 5 power rankings. Category is total threes made in the NBA.
Oh god dang.
Total threes made in the NBA.
Just start throwing them out, man.
Okay, Harden, final answer.
James Harden was number 3.
Steph Curry, final answer.
Steph Curry was number 1.
Sorry, I didn't give you a ding, Tayshawn.
He's sorry.
This is it, by the way. If we don't get this, we have no chance of catching up. So no pressure.
Pressure.
I don't want to apply any more pressure on you right now. This is it.
Yeah, T-Train. Now, they do have to run the board in order to win. And it starts with telling me who made the most amount of threes in the NBA. 3-pointers. 3-pointers.
He was Jay. I'm thinking we have 3 names that all make sense.
That's awesome.
Taylor, you just got to throw one out, man. I rode the T train, and I'm not blaming you for anything. I already ruined this whole thing when I didn't let you say wall.
No, you didn't.
Wow, going back weeks.
Taylor, do this.
Yeah. Katie, final answer. That is
No,
incorrect.
that is incorrect. How did you not get number 2?
Damian Lillard?
No.
Clay.
Yeah. Splash Brothers.
Clay Thompson?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, we got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Eric Gordon, who we talked about earlier, and Isaiah Thomas.
Jay, you were saying it too. It made sense.
All right. So the last 2 questions here, starting off with the Catch-Up Kings top 5 power rankings.
We really have to finish this?
Yes. Category is total assists for OKC.
Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook.
Oladipo.
Russ was number 1. Oladipo was number 2.
Domas.
Domas was number 5. So we're missing number 3 and number 4. Total assists for OKC.
This have been. Who else played? Yeah, Jay. Samaj.
Samaj Christian, final answer.
Samaj was number 3. So we're only missing number 4.
Steve-O.
So your final answer.
Final answer.
That is correct. 800 points, and it triggers a bonus question.
Getting so sad. You don't have to be sad, Alex.
How many Thunder players averaged more than 2 assists per game?
That's it. Andrew, what do you think?
2? Yeah, 2.
I would say 3 to be safe.
I read the L train. 3.
Well, the L train has gone off the rails because it was 2. It was only Westbrook at 10.4 and Oladipo at 2.6. All right, and the final question.
6. That is so bad.
Yes,
That's one
it
of
is.
the biggest
Yes.
failures is Vic.
Okay, last question. 1,000 points. Total blocks in the NBA.
I don't even know. Who even cares, man? Who
Rudy
cares?
Gobert.
I never even cared about this game.
Rudy
We weren't
Gobert
even.
was number 1.
We didn't even take this seriously, man. You don't know what you're talking about, man.
All right, Rudy Gobert was number 1. Who was a good blocks guy?
Hassan Whiteside.
Hassan was number 4. Back to the Catch-Up Kings.
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis was number 3.
Taylor, what about those guys that play center for those teams?
Oh, you mean like DeAndre Jordan?
Sure, man. Was he still in the NBA?
He still is now.
What about Andre Drummond, Taylor?
Yep, Andre Drummond. Final answer.
I love that synergy. It's wrong. Miles Turner and Giannis. So the final 1,000 goes to the Catch-Up Kings.
Is that really how you spell his name? Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo.
How about that? Well, boys, this is fun, man.
That brings us to the
Most-
end of week 10. The final score this week, 9,100 points for the Catch-Up Kings, 4,500 points for the Kyle 3-Man Weavers, who have officially gone to the dark place.
To hell.
Because they are now down by 4 weeks, 3 weeks to 7 weeks. We'll be back next week. We don't know what it'll look like yet. But for now, let's all bid a fond adieu to the Kyle 3-Man Weavers.
I want to say I'm sorry because all the listeners love listening to this. And Jay and I really let you down.
Hey, can
I
the
don't feel
Catch-Up
any-
Kings
I don't
just
feel
take
any shame in that?
Can the Catch-Up Kings just take 1 second to relish in their victory?
No, thank you guys for listening.
We are the champions, my friends.
Jay got off. Jay got off.
We'll keep on fighting to the end, 'cause we are the champions. We are the champions. No
He's back. He's back.
We are the champions of the Summer Trivia Podcasts.
Oh, that'll be a good ending. I recorded all of that.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna sign off YouTube.
It just absolutely.